Bunny from BunnyPlaysHere. Is she really talking trash? What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? That's right, BunnyPlaysHere. She's talking trash. No, she doesn't talk trash the way I talk trash. She's talking refuse. You know, the stuff that people throw away. See, here's the thing. When people go out and about and they're camping or whatever, just pulling over to party for the night, they throw trash around. And it is causing places to close. And I say it quite often. I say it sometimes, but I get a lot of flack. So let's hear from somebody else, and maybe, just maybe, you'll listen a little bit closer. Because, you know, we all do it. We all have to deal with it everywhere. Not just in the big cities and not just the RVers. But what does Bunny really have to say?
I think you'll understand that some of the people who you see out and about who are van dwellers, and some of the people who you see who are living the bus life, and some of the people who you see who are camping in tents actually are trashy people.
Oh, she
and
did not say that.
And I mean that in the nicest of ways, but also in a way that shame on them. You see, the reason why I came here is because there's literal trash. And it was left here by people who enjoy the great outdoors. Now, a lot of times we go to places and we see them and we love them and we mark them on the map and then we return to them.
And what happens?
And then we find out that they're closed. And the reason they're closed is because people have left their garbage behind.
Isn't that a shame?
But this month...
Well, we'll get into this month here in a bit. But yes. So, it's true. It's true. There's just, you know, and I'm not trying to pick on the tubers. I'm not trying to pick on the nomads. But it's the fact that every time I bring this up, oh, no, it's not us. We would never do that. It's never the nomads. It's always the locals. But it's not. And we're going to talk about it. But like Bunny said, there's a lot of yabber, talking about it. But what does anybody ever really do about it? So Bunny came up with a little solution, an idea, if you will. So what does Bunny have in mind? What does she want to do about this trash talking?
So I decided that because of this initiative that Mountain House is doing with Leave No Trace this month, I was going to rack my brain to come up with a really cool way that we can all make a difference
do
without
tell.
it being something that is just super difficult. And I came up with a concept called Trash Tuesday.
There you go.
Trash Tuesday is where we encourage each other for 20 minutes to pick up trash and then post it on our social media and tag hashtag Trash Tuesday. That way the word can get out and we can be a difference maker. In other words,
There you go. So now everybody knows that watches me regularly. You guys know I'm a big Bunny fan. I think she's an awesome person. And she's being honest about things. You know, she's not blaming the locals. She's not blaming the nomads. She's not blaming the weekend warrior campers. She's not blaming she's spreading the love, if you will. And that's the way it is. It's everybody. It's not just one group of people. It's everybody.
this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
So, here's the thing, and I say this quite often as well. The more popular this lifestyle becomes, the worse it's going to get. Because people, come on. People can be very, very rude. People can be ignorant. People are just, some people can be horrible. So the more people that are doing it, the more chance that you are going to get trash people. When it's just a small little group, yeah, it can be curtailed, if you will, and people can keep an eye on each other. But as it grows more and more and more and more and more, you're going to get more types of people. So the more popular it gets, the worse it gets. And yes, there are YouTubers out there, the nomadic YouTubers, and we see them, and they go out there, right off the top of my head, I can remember, Bunny, I've seen her do it before. Scott and Terry, I've seen them running around chasing bags flying through the wind and stuff. But yes, you do see YouTubers out there picking stuff up. You also see YouTubers that, have their fire ring, they throw some stuff in and, it burnt. We'll just leave it there. It's in a fire ring, right? And they leave. And the other thing is, not all the nomads out there are YouTubers. So we don't know what they're doing. But the thing is you can't put this big almighty cloud. Oh, we are nomads and we are out here and we travel and we go pick up after you people. We pick up after the locals because we are out here living. So why would we trash? Oh, no, it's never us. It's never us. Well, it is. And here's the deal. And I'm not saying it is just nomads either. That's not the point. The point is you are not the chosen people. In my neighborhood, I'll take my neighborhood as an example. Right out in front of my house, somebody will pull up in their car to go to a neighbor's house or across the street, and they'll get out and they open their door and they'll kick their McDonald's bag out and throw their Newport wrapper on the ground, and then they'll close the door and go about their business. They come back in and maybe even throw some more trash out, kick it out off their car floor, and then they drive away. So I have to go out and pick it up because I don't want the front of my house looking like the ghetto, even though it is half a ghetto. Why make it look like one, right? We all got to live here. Why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? I don't know, but that's just the way people are. The other thing is when we were growing up, not too far is the wilderness, the woods. There's state game lands, there's forests, there's all kinds of stuff. Well, when you live in a city environment, where do you go when you're young and, you're teenagers? Not quite at that drinking age, or maybe right around that drinking age, but still, we used to go out and we'd go in the woods and we'd go get a case or two of beer and, be like 5 of us or whatever. And we'd go hang out and sit around and shoot the shit, drink some beers and, smoke and hang out. But we always threw our cans or bottles or whatever, and even our cigarette butts, we threw them in the back of our pickup trucks or in the trunk of our cars or whatever, and we took them with us because it was our place. We don't want to go out and throw trash around, and then the next time we want to go out and sit down and party and have a few beers, there's, 20,000 beer bottles scattered all over the place in the woods. No, that's not what we wanted to do or wanted to see. But was everybody like that? No, occasionally you would go to one of these places and yes, you would see some beer cans and whatever else trash thrown around, but it wasn't from us. So somebody did it. Yeah, the locals. But that's the point. That is the point. The very, very point of it all. It's not just in the big cities. It's not just the locals. It's not just the people that show up and go, oh, I'm going to throw a tent up here and camp out for the weekend and then leave all my trash. And it's not just the nomads. It's everybody. But that is the point. Everybody. So yes, just because you live in a vehicle, no matter what it is, don't say, oh, we don't do that. It's not us. It's never us. It can't be us. It has to be the locals. We would never. That is horseshit. So own it. Take responsibility. Just like Bunny. She didn't say, oh, it's no. Everybody does it because the nomads are a community. And just like every other community on the planet, you got your goodies and you got your baddies. So I'm sure you guys are tossing shit out just like the rest of us. And that's all I'm trying to say. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That is never the point here.
This is BlindViews. And that's the way I see it. Mm-hmm.
What we do here is go back.